Very good evening, viewers. You're watching 6 Stories at 6. I'm Rakshita Mishra reporting from the Bharat Mandapam, where the AI Impact Summit 2026 is underway. It's day 3 and it saw multiple interesting conversations, panel discussions about AI and embracing AI. But there was one controversy that has caught the headlines all across. This was surrounding Galgotia University's display of a robot which they earlier claimed to be developed at their Center of Excellence. But later on it was exposed that it was actually a Chinese robot dog. They were asked by the government to move out of the expo. They were vacated. They were asked to vacate their pavilion here at the Galgotia's University at Bharat Mandapam. They were asked to shut off their pavilion, and now they have apologized for what has caused embarrassment to the AI summit here in India, the first one in Global South. Here's more.
At the 5-day India AI Impact Summit in New Delhi, one exhibit grabbed eyeballs the most. A robotic dog labelled Orion at the pavilion of Galgotia's University. Initially presented by a university professor as an in-house innovation from Galgotia's AI Center of Excellence, the 4-legged robot was soon identified by tech watchers and summit visitors as a commercially available Chinese-made Unit 3 Geo2 model.
Right now, I'm in fact reporting from the Galgotia University Pavilion, and what we understand is that it is still very much here. They have not vacated this pavilion as of now. We were talking to some of the students here. The professor right now in question, who has been in fact making that claims, and now the U-turn also. We will try and speak to her also, because there's a lot of right now media over there, and there's global media also, global media attention also on this story. But the pavilion is still functioning, what we know. The others here are tight-lipped about it. They're saying that we do not have any, we are not even aware of any such communication from the government. We will try and establish contact with the university professor as to what really happened now. As you mentioned that yes, there was social media users that have pointed out that this is actually a Chinese robot, and now what we understand from the Galgotia University, they are saying that this was just for the demonstration, and now we have corrected it to acquired from Unit 3, and this was for a demo, and it was just an AI. It was our investment. It was a part of our AI investment, not our innovation. We never claimed that it was innovated, but earlier they had claimed, the Galgotia University had claimed that in fact it was created, it was manufactured at their Center of Excellence. So yes, that is why they are being now called out on social media by the company itself, that they have made false claims. They have tried to pass on an important foreign model, a foreign robot as a made in India one.
Accused of plagiarizing, the clip of the presentation quickly went viral, sparking a social media backlash and intense scrutiny. Galgotia stand accused of misrepresenting imported technology as its own breakthrough at a global tech event with heads of state and industry leaders in attendance. The university claims the uproar is unnecessary.
I am saying that Galgotia's University has done a major investment in artificial intelligence only to expose our students with cutting-edge technologies from across the globe. This was a part of the investment for the students to study the engineering, to do the R&D, to do the anatomy, and develop something further on it and build something from the scratch which has better features, which has better version, and which can contribute to Viksit Bharat. Now that did not come across very eloquently, that was not interpreted in the most sane ways, and that is how it took the internet by storm for all the wrong reasons.
The government, however, has taken strong action. Galgotias have been asked to vacate the stall and have been thrown out of the expo.
We are at the AI Impact Summit at the Bharat Mandapam. This is the Galgotia University Pavilion, and the lights have just gone off. The lights have been turned off. amid the controversy surrounding the robot that is alleged to have been passed off as a made at the Center of Excellence of Galgodias University, but it was a Chinese-made robot. Now, we had been asking the representatives, the professors, that have you been asked to vacate this venue? They were tight-lipped. They were saying that we are not aware about any such intimation, no communication to vacate this place. But now, as you can see, the other pavilions, they're all lit up. You can see the difference. And now, Galgotias here, you can see the lights have just been turned off, and they will be asked to vacate. All the models are being taken off. As you can see that the models will be taken off very, very soon. So there were different AI models, but they have all been cleaned up. This is all being removed. So as you can see that this will be no more a pavilion for the Galgotias University.
Attempting to control the damage, they issued a templated statement.
Mentioned that we have procured the same, and it is an O2 model, O2 air model, and Unitary has manufactured it. We never claimed we have manufactured it. We have only said that it is a part of the 370 crores that we are investing in the direction of AI, and it is for the upskilling and experiential learning for our students.
Exactly.
All the R&D is being done, and with the help of our Center of Excellences, we are trying to develop more advanced, our own versions, our own prototypes of this.
They said that the device was procured as a learning and demonstrating tool to help students gain hands-on exposure to advanced robotics and AI programming. As the summit continues, the Galgotia stall remains cleared while the message from the government is cleared. While the message from the government is significant, one exhibit cannot and will not run down true innovation displayed by India's talent pool.
And on to the other story that we're tracking from across the country. Now, this is in connection with Ajit Pawar's fatal crash. Now, fresh questions are being raised on that deadly crash. Rohit Pawar, the nephew of Ajit Pawar, in a press conference, has now raised questions on the black box condition. The black box, of course, a very, very crucial, plays a very crucial role as far as the investigation of a crash is concerned. He's raised questions on the aviation authorities as well. Take a look.
Speaking to the media, Ajit Pawar's nephew Rohit Pawar has said that doubts surrounding the Baramati crash are growing stronger. He asked whether the aircraft was carrying excess fuel, whether visibility was below DGCA norms, and whether the flight plan was fully reported to authorities. Rohit Pawar questioned why the plane attempted landing in foggy conditions and why it did not return if fuel was sufficient. He alleged that excess fuel could have intensified post-crash explosions, videos of which are now circulating online. The black box comprising the flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder has been recovered, but reportedly in damaged conditions. Rohit Pawar claimed that this raises suspicion, asking whether crucial evidence has been compromised. He has demanded an independent international probe by agencies like the AAIB of the UK, the BEA of France, or the NTSB of the United States. Meanwhile, VSR Aviation Director also spoke to Republic amid the controversy. He has responded to claims made by Rohit Pawar regarding the Learjet aircraft that was used by Ajit Pawar. On the morning of the 28th of January, a Learjet 45XR operated by VSR Ventures crashed while landing at the Baramati tabletop airstrip. Ajit Pawar, his staff and crew members were killed. The Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau is currently probing the crash. Allegations range from political motives to questions over aircraft maintenance and insurance value. As investigators work to piece together the final moments of the flight, political tensions continue to rise.
Now, onto the case from Delhi, the murder on the wheels because of a reel. That's about Sahil, 23-year-old, who lost his life because of the brat who was behind the wheels of an SUV and crushed him to death, all for performing stunts for a reel. And now a CCTV footage has been accessed that captures that fatal moment. Here's a report on that.
New and disturbing visuals of the Dwarka Road tragedy. Visuals show the immediate aftermath of the crash. 23-year-old Sahil Dhaneshra seen motionless on the road, his bike mangled. The 17-year-old accused seen at the spot, his sister beside him. Voices raised, chaos all around.
यही बंदा है दोनों भाई घूम गया बंदा हाँ
पुलिस को कर दिया ना
ये सब गलती से बाइक वाला जाएगा कोई मतलब नहीं बनता है भाई इतनी स्पीड में गाड़ी
इधर आजा
भाई इतनी स्पीड में गाड़ी नहीं
हाँ
बंदा मर गया है
बंदा मर नहीं
ये गाड़ी कैसे चला रहे हो गाड़ी देख रहा हूं मैं
Moments earlier, the accused's SUV had rammed into Sahil's motorcycle. The impact was brutal. Police say that the accused minor had no driving license. The vehicle itself had a troubling record, 9 overspeeding challans between November 2024 and March 2025. Yet, after being produced before the Juvenile Justice Board, the minor was granted interim bail to sit for his Class 10th board exams. For Sahil's mother, a single parent, that decision is devastating. A minor, no license, and a vehicle with repeated speeding violations. And now, a young man is dead. While the accused prepares for his exams, Sahil's mother prepares for a lifetime without him. The question remains, will there be justice?
And now on to Visakhapatnam, where the International Fleet Review 2026 was organised in full swing in the port city of Vizag. And it started with the ceremonial honours accorded to the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces of India, President Draupadi Murmu. More than 100 countries were representing in this International Fleet Review. And this time, last time India had organised that Fleet Review was in 2016 in Vizag, in Visakhapatnam. And this time it was much bigger and it had more diversity. We'll show you more glimpses from that fleet review.
President Draupadi Murmu reviewed the International Fleet Review 2026 at Visakhapatnam earlier today as Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. The proceedings began with the national anthem, setting a solemn tone for the grand maritime event. The review featured a steam past of warships and submarines. In a coordinated display, flypasts by naval aircraft was also observed. During the fleet, INS Vikrant played a major role. The IFR aimed to enhance maritime security and foster cooperation among friendly nations. Today's international fleet was focused on cooperation, coordination, and naval diplomacy. The 2026 International Fleet observed the coming together of navies from across the world. Hosting the International Fleet Review for a second time since 2016, Visakhapatnam reaffirmed its position as India's premier maritime gateway.
And now it's seat sharing versus power sharing, the controversy ahead of the polls in Tamil Nadu. It's Congress versus DMK that is unfolding in the state of Tamil Nadu. There are statements that have come in from the Congress leaders over power sharing. And right now we have senior Congress leader K.C. Venugopal also commenting that Congress is waiting for a clear-cut coalition. What does that mean? What has really transpired? We'll get you in this report.
The Congress party is facing internal challenges in Tamil Nadu as party leaders warn against public discussions on power sharing with the DMK. Venugopal distanced himself from party MP Manikam Tagore's views on power sharing. He emphasized that decisions will be made by the Congress High Command.
Our party people are also having the political ambitions. There need to be a clear-cut coalition discussion. As far as the different voice in the Congress party, I would like to categorically say that is not the party stand at all. That may be the individual stand. If anything happened, anything spoken in that line, it is their individual opinion. That is not the party's view at all.
Meanwhile, Congress MP Manikam Tagore triggered the latest round of friction after he publicly argued that allies must treat each other with respect. Caught in the crossfire, Selvapuram Thagai publicly distanced the state unit from such remarks. He reminded party colleagues of instructions from the central leadership not to air views on alliances in public.
You see, we already said AICC will decide. Okay, AICC will look after all the matter. They will settle it.
The unease comes close on the heels of Chief Minister M.K. Stalin reiterating that the alliance with the Congress remained intact, while firmly rejecting any idea of sharing power in the government.
Telangana government's decision to allow Muslim employees for a break during Ramadan has stirred a debate. BJP leaders are questioning that why such breaks are not allowed to the Hindu employees for Hindu festivals like the Mahashivratri. There are allegations of appeasement politics by the Revanth Reddy government in Telangana. Let's get you more on this.
The Telangana government, led by Congress Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, has sparked a heated political debate. This, with its decision to allow Muslim government employees to leave work at 4 p.m. during the holy month of Ramadan. Announced on February 17, 2026, the policy aims to help fasting employees break their fast and perform evening prayers. The official order covers all Muslim staff in state departments, schools and public sectors from February 19th to March 20th, 2026. Employees can depart an hour early, except in emergencies, to observe iftar and prayers.
The Congress government issued a GO yesterday stating that allowing Muslim employees, government employees, including outsourcers or contractual workers to leave the office by 4 p.m., giving them a relaxation of 1 hour for them to practice their religious practices during the Ramzan month, starting from 19th of February to 20th March. This particular order is valid where the Muslim government employees can leave the office by 4 p.m. However, this particular decision by them had created a political stir in Telangana where the BJP is accusing Congress of appeasement politics. However, Congress government maintains that this is not something new or something that they have initiated, but it has been happening in Telangana or even combined Andhra Pradesh for that matter.
BJP leaders questioned why similar relaxations aren't extended to Hindu festivals like Navratri or Shivratri. The Congress, however, is mum on the reason for their move. The chairman of the Telangana State Minority Finance Corporation says that this is not a new move.
Last decades, this procedure is there. The employees who are fasting in Ramzan, they are allowed to move before 1 hour from their working place. Opposition, I think no opposition is combating this, but only a religion party is combating against it. So it is an customized system which was introduced decades back, and it is followed throughout India, not only Telangana.
Is this genuine welfare measure or classic appeasement politics targeting minority votes?